Today's video is brought to you by Oxido LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxido LED lighting, and here is some after Oxido LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxido LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. In today's episode we are trying to get the S-10 Xtreme tranny figured out. We are at Power Pro Transmission here in Brooksville, Florida. And I brought it in yesterday, had them do a diagnostic, a check over, and I'm going to let you know what they found out right after, you guessed it, shameless plug. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscription button, the notification bell, leave a comment, a thumbs up, all that stuff is super helpful and it's very greatly appreciated. Now, like I was saying, we're at Power Pro Transmissions. I'm actually filming this on my phone and I don't have my camera with, but so they kept getting a code saying that that the shift solenoid wasn't working, and what they ended up doing is they have a better code reader here, actually does the engine and transmission side, as opposed to the one up at O'Reilly's or any of your auto parts stores that are just going to read the engine side. They found out that it's an electrical issue. The solenoids probably weren't ever the problem in the first place, but it's good to have those replaced and done. What they ended up doing was calling in a professional electrician, I guess, automotive electrician, and he followed a bunch of circuits back, found out the computer was giving the signal to the transmission to shift, but the transmission was not receiving that signal. He's been messing around with it here for a little while, and I believe he's figured out the issue, and we're going to talk to him shortly, and he's going to let us know what he found, what the outcome is, and hopefully we got this thing dialed in. We'll let you know back in a bit. Damn thing looks good though. Looks real good. Gonna take her for a spin, I guess. And yeah. Plenty of room. So we'll wait for him to get back and see what the report is. She sure looks badass though, God, I gotta say. Coming back. Let's see what his facial expression tells me. He pulls it back onto the rack, we got a problem.
You got both forward gears.
Yes! Yes!
Hit it again, did it?
That's awesome.
You got 4 gears, man. Up to
Both forward.
Both forward.
The two I was missing.
Right.
Was it starting out third?
So this is the part of the video where I have a little explaining to do. I used my iPhone to shoot this video because I just did not bring my regular camera with, and I honestly don't know why. But I have never used my phone to record a YouTube video, and therefore it's just something I am not used to doing. During the process, I was talking with the gentleman who was taking care of the problem. I had asked him if he would explain on camera when he got done what he found what he did to correct the issue and a little bit about his business. He said, sure, no problem. I pressed what I thought was record to start having him tell what he did and what he found. Unbeknownst to me, I was on photo mode and not video mode, and when I pressed record, which was actually the shutter button, I got this photo. Once he was done talking, I pressed the button again to stop recording, but once again it was the shutter button, and I got this photo. So let me explain a little bit about what happened between those two photos, and him explaining what he found and what he did. So, him being an electronics guy, he went and looked right at the computer right away, started to diagnose that and make sure that the computer was sending the shift signal to the transmission, which it was. Then he checked the electronics with the transmission to make sure that they were functioning and that the solenoids activating when they were supposed to, which they were. And that's when we brought it in and put it on the hoist, allowing him to try to track down where in between the computer and the transmission the signal was getting disturbed or blocked or whatever have you. So he checked a few different places and found where the signal stopped, and it ended up being a broken wire in the wiring harness itself. So we ended up making a new connection there and making sure that it was nothing that was ever gonna get rattled around or rub against anything or come loose. So it's a very sturdy connection, and that took care of the problem, and we have shift again. I will be sure to put all of his contact information in the description below. So if you live in the Central Florida area, you can get a hold of this guy. He takes care of a lot of different things, keyless entry, different kind of programming as far as your computer codes and things go. He's a great diagnostic guy, so it's just somebody to keep in your Rolodex, because you never know when you might need his kind of help.
This here's the guy that's doing the work for me. So if you need anything done, automotive, electrical, this is the guy to call in the West Central Florida area. Okay, so we're gonna see how this does here. He took her for a spin and said everything shifts, but we're gonna find out just how well it does. And they did have to unplug the ECM and fuel pump and idle has to get readjusted, so it might die on me once or so, but it seems a lot peppier out of the hole right here, which is nice. Unfortunately, I have to turn right away, but first gear is there. Shifted to second. So that's good. So far, so good. Traffic's always such a bugger here. And they're always doing road construction, because in Florida, road construction season is all year round, much like everything else. First shift. Second shift. Third shift. Fourth shift. Perfect. Now we can actually drive at a regular speed, at a regular RPM. Everything seems to be going well. We're shifting fine. It's running good. I can't ask for more. Like I said before too, if you need anything, that is the man to go to. He diagnosed it checked into it pretty hardcore and found out that it was just a simple wiring issue and not anything to do with the solenoids themselves. But I did replace them, and that just is gonna have to save me from having to do it again at some other point, which is okay too, because while we were in there we changed filter and fluid. You never know when the last time that stuff was done, and it's just beneficial and all part of the preventative maintenance that I like to maintain. So that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. It's just a quick little update, nothing super special, but we did get it fixed, so that is a huge plus. As always, stay positive, work hard, and make it happen.